Welcome back to the North Mankato Community Update. I'm your host, Anna Brown, and I'm joined by City Administrator Kevin McCann. Hello,
Hey,
Kevin.
Anna.
And Mayor Mark Dean.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas. It's that
Happy
season, and
holidays.
if you look out the window behind us, you can see it really does look like Christmas out there today.
Yes.
So
Dreaming of a white Christmas, and here it is.
here it is. It's here.
Here it is.
Regretfully so, perhaps, but it's here.
Yeah. This is perfect weather for Bells on Belgrade this Saturday. This is exactly what you want.
So we'll have plenty of background of snow for the Bells on Belgrade celebration, which is Saturday, December 3rd. It starts at 2 o'clock down on Belgrade. There'll be reindeer games for the kids, trolley rides.
Santa will be there.
Santa will be there. I heard that he was sneaking in, so it's kind of busy, but he's showing up. So there'll be lots of things for everyone to do down there. And then we have the lighted parade at about 6:30. So we hope everyone will come down and join us for that. It's a great kickoff to the holiday season and leads us right into our hometown lights celebration opportunity that's going on as well. So maps will be coming out on December 5th, so you want to grab those maps and come out and take a look at those, and then you can rank those and put your favorites in, and there's individual homes and neighborhood opportunities there, so, and there's some prizes available, and so those prizes will be winners will be determined on December 27th. So we want you to get your votes in between now and then, and make sure you vote for your favorites.
Right. There's a lot of good ones out there. A lot of people put out really fantastic
There
displays.
are some great decorations in people's homes and neighborhoods. So lots of opportunities to just cruise around town.
They'll be sparkling now in the fresh snow, so it'll be a great time to get out and check them out as soon as the city gets the streets cleared.
Yes. Perfect. So the library also has a couple of Christmas events going on besides the holiday lights contest. There's a breakfast with Santa. He's making another appearance. And they also have the sharing tree.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Santa will be here, and you need to sign up for that in advance, correct? So you'll need to go out to the library website, make sure you sign up so we have enough food to feed everyone that wants to come and join Santa for breakfast, and then we'll go from there. So, but he will be making a secondary appearance, so we want to make sure that Santa makes it into our community on a regular basis. Finding those good children, some of which of us are not.
Right.
Yep, and then they also have the holiday sharing tree, which is an annual. This is an annual site.
Right, and so this is again another site for that. And this year again, like last year, it's a gift card only. But you'll need to get those gift cards back down to the library here if you're dropping them off here by December 11th, so we can get those distributed on a timely basis for Christmas. So we hope lots of people will participate in that. With the economy taking a little different turn than it has for the last several years, I'm sure there's a greater need for some help for some of our families to make sure they have gifts for their children and stuff. So we hope everyone will take a chance to participate in that.
Yep. All right, and then we have a couple of other events or things to note that aren't holiday related. Mainly with the Culture and Recreation Department, they have a couple of events that are wrapping up or kicking off in the new year.
Yep. So Culture and Rec obviously is a lot of spring through fall activities with soccer, the swim facility, the football programs. So in the winter now we're kind of exploring new ideas with the trivia program. So that starts December 9th at 6:30 at the Spring Lake Park Warming House. But that can be subject to change because there's a heating issue over at that facility. So keep an eye out for any updates with that location change. But as of right now, it's planned for December 9th at the Warming House there at 6:30. And it's registered in advance for $12 or $15 at the door. And it's been different kind of formats or questions throughout the other trivia nights. So it's been pretty good turnout. So I'll be interested to see what it is, probably Christmas theme or holiday theme or something.
That would make sense.
So be
That'd
interesting.
Be a good topic.
And then there's senior exercise classes, and those are weekly at the police annex right now, Wednesdays from 9:15 to 10 a.m. There's also going to be a weight loss challenge. So as people are heading into the new year and they want to think about those New Year's resolutions, they can enter into this weight loss challenge. Registration begins December 12th, and a wellness fair and challenge starts January 12th, 2023. Includes weekly challenges, prizes, access, promotions, discounts at 8 local fitness facilities, and you can find out more information on the city's website.
Wonderful.
And then there's training opportunities for CPR and babysitting and things like that as well that can be found on the website.
Yep. And you already did touch on another thing that our Culture and Recreation Department is doing with the swim facility. That's part of their area, and they are also holding a sale right now leading up to Christmas.
Right. So they're selling swim facility passes and punch cards for concessions and all those things, and those are available. Great stocking stuffers for you and your kids. The swim facility continues to just take off with its attendance during the summer. We're really thrilled with that, and we want to make sure everyone has an opportunity to come down and take advantage of that fantastic facility.
Yep. Great. So you can find that on the swim facility's website, and those can be purchased there. All right. And then Administrator McCann, do you want to give just a brief update on where we're at with the budget that's wrapping up this month?
Yeah, so we're kind of entering the wind down phase of the budget process. So back in November, the council had a work session, kind of fine-tune the budget and the proposed tax levy. So kind of settling in on a 9.5% tax levy increase, which will still reduce the tax rate by like 3% or roughly. So overall, that will include all the inflationary increases with wages and utilities and insurance, cost of goods. But police also requested a couple new officers, so that has been added now to the budget, and then all the capital set-asides for streets and parks and the road improvements, which include possibly the Somerset Drive extension that's still under deliberations, but there is also a roundabout that's going to be put in at Howard and Luray as part of some grant funding we received notice of several years ago, but the project was earmarked for 2023, so we're progressing with that. And then Truth and Taxation will be December 5th at 7 p.m. Just that public hearing for citizens to kind of weigh in on the budget before final adoption at the second meeting in December on December 19th. And Truth and Taxation will talk about the levy and a lot of these other things in greater detail, and just has that public input. Part of it's statutory requirements. The other part is we still want to hear from citizens as well.
Sure.
I will say that we have, done a pretty good job of publishing our intentions along. We've had a number of workshops on the budget and really reviewed all the different segments of the budget. You and your staff have done a great job of really making that a more transparent process over the last number of years, and so it's really a lot easier, I think, for the citizens to follow the rationale of why things are the way they are. But again, the biggest thing we did here from the citizens and from the police department was adding a couple more police officers to keep the security of the city in mind. So we're looking forward to adding two new police officers. That'll make sure there's always a couple of police officers on coverage for 24/7. So that'll help the department that way. And it's just we're a growing city and a growing area, and we just have to make sure we have enough people on hand to take care of that. And our staff is our most valuable asset, so we want to make sure that we take good care of them. And then we are, doing everything we can to be good stewards of the citizens' dollars. As you mentioned, we've reduced the tax rate down to 45%. The highest it was 54% when we came out of the recession in 2008, 9, 10. And so it crept up quite high then, but we've been really working on steadily reducing that tax rate. This year it'll be down to 45% or less, which I think is quite remarkable. There's not very many jurisdictions that have been able to reduce their property tax rate. Certainly not at the rate we have. So I'm really proud of that, and the council has worked really hard to make sure we've done a good job of that. And so, taxes are going up. Taxes always go up. Our impact on the taxes is probably less than a couple $100 per household for the year, and in face of 8, 10, 12% inflation and all the other things that are going on that are escalating the budget. We're trying to be mindful of that and live within our means as best we can.
Yep. And a good point, too, that we have been pretty transparent about all of the processes and all the documents that go along with the budget. So if you're interested in checking out any of those are on our website, northmankato.com.
Very good.
All right, and then lastly, I just think we should add a couple quick reminders about snow removal, snow emergency alerts that might be coming, especially with weather like today.
So, today is a significant snowfall, first significant snowfall of the year, so we want everyone to remember your driving skills and your snow shoveling skills and those things. biggest thing I think is everyone needs to remember is the Nixle system. You can find it, the address for that on our website, but that will alert you to snow emergencies so that you can make sure your car does not get towed. I mean, that's the biggest thing we always hear complaints of. And we have, when you get more than 6 inches of snow, which we're forecasted for today, the odds are we're probably going to be calling a snow emergency, so you want to be aware of that. And that system will let you know right to your cell phone, so most everyone has those now. We also will put it on our socials and on the radio and everywhere else we can. We want to try and make sure as many people are aware of it as we possibly can. And then, quite honestly, you've got pretty much 48 hours after a snowfall to clear sidewalks. We had asked that you clear your fire hydrants around you, adopt those and keep those clear so that if there is an emergency, we can reach them. Same thing, you need to move your car. So if a snowplow goes around you, buries you in, you've got to move it within 48 hours so we can again clear that. Or again, you will be towed if you go beyond 48 hours. So we try to make sure everyone is mindful of that and just help your neighbors out.
Right. Thanks for sharing those snow reminders. Thank you guys both for being here. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the new year.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Thank you for joining us. This has been the North Mankato Community Update.